welcome to Micro Squad. Sam and Alina here with another strength for rock climbing workout. Today it's more.
Do my back wings.
Yeah, flap your wings for us. There you go. So we're gonna do a lot of upper body mobility today to work on the strength. So these are kind of the baselines before you climb up the ladder. See what I did there? It's like a V0.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna stand up against the wall. We're gonna use the wall for a lot of this and then a resistance band. But I want you to walk your feet about a foot away from the wall.
You said a foot.
Yeah, that's a foot. And then lay your back against the wall. So you're gonna lean back onto it. You're gonna pull that belly button in, knit the rib cage together, roll the shoulders back and down, neutralize that head. So from here, you're gonna take those arms, the thumbs are gonna face up, and you're gonna do some Ys. So you're gonna open up right into a Y. There you go, going to that wall so we can open up the arms a bit. There you go, and bring it down. As we move through this, we're working through the shoulder mobility, the whole range of motion, keeping that rib cage knitted together, and we soften the breastbone down. Now, if your thumbs don't touch the wall, that's okay. How's that change for you?
It's hard.
It is hard.
Change is hard.
Change is hard, but we gotta embrace it.
I was trying to think of a pun, but there wasn't one.
No, there's not one. Are you feeling any pinching like my body does?
No, just pain.
Just pain. So I love this as you start to warm up. As you lift those arms up overhead, make sure the shoulders don't start to creep up out of the sockets. You want to keep them locked in all the time. Good. From here, we're going to do wall sides. These are all very traditional mobility moves. You're going to bring those arms out to a cactus or goalpost in 3, 2, 1. So you're going to go up against that wall. Start with the elbows in line with the shoulders. Knit that rib cage together. Oh, yes. So you may notice the hands pop off the wall a bit, or the elbows pop off the wall. But you're going to press all the way overhead like you're doing a shoulder press. Only go as far as you can while keeping the elbows and hands touching if you can. So you don't want them to creep off of that wall. So maybe it's just that far. Yeah. Oh.
This is hard.
It is hard. So notice we're keeping that back up against the wall the whole time, decreasing that curve in the spine. So we're engaging through the entire core. Knit that rib cage together. Yeah, I know. We struggle with this.
This is as far as it goes.
That's fine. That's fine. So I was watching a lot of climbing videos, more like stalking your profile and Eric's profile.
Oh.
When I say watching a lot of climbing videos, I was watching the people I know. So I know a lot of the times when you're climbing, your chest actually puffs up a bit and you lean back because I know you're looking for your spot, wherever you're climbing to. So we really want to try to, even if you're arching back, can you still keep that rib cage closed and actually engage from that core to help arch you back? That's what we're training here, is keeping this core engaged.
My arms are tired.
I know they are. Well, we got a little bit more. You're gonna bring those elbows down in line with the shoulders in 3, 2, 1. Right there. We're gonna do internal, external rotations. Yeah, yeah. Shake it out for a quick second. Okay, so back to that goalpost position. You're gonna rotate the palms down and then rotate them back up. You okay there? Saw your body layer. So yeah, a lot of the times as the arms go down, they may not touch the wall. That's okay. But try not to bend your wrist to touch the wall. Try to keep it straight the whole time. You okay there?
This is a lot of work.
Knit that rib cage together. Your shoulders should be used to this from all that climbing.
Not in this rotation.
But it's good for you, I promise. Give me 10 more seconds here. We're gonna come down to a tabletop position, and we're gonna bring the left hand behind the head. So we're gonna start off in our tabletop in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to that tabletop. Okay, so in that tabletop, knees and hips are stacked. That right shoulder and wrists are stacked. So bring in. There you go. That's underneath your shoulder. Look ahead. You can move it just a smidge to the right. Just a smidge. There you go. You're going to take that left hand, place it behind your head. Now you're going to keep that left shoulder locked into its socket, and you're going to rotate. So you're twisting towards that wrist, and then you're going to press out of that right hand, twist open. Good. and then bring it down. Only going as far as your torso will let you, but guess what? As you twist, pull the belly button in. In this move, the belly likes to fall forward, and it's gonna go back into that climbing position of when you arch your back, your belly will fall forward. So pull the belly button in, it'll help twist and open you. Kind of like what you and I were talking about earlier. She was doing a climb where she had to fully go from facing the wall to her back was to the wall. So ideally, what's gonna happen is your core is engaging the whole time, but with that turn, we compensate and the chest falls open. See what I did there? You okay there?
Yep.
We're gonna switch sides here in just a second. It's not that long of a workout. We're gonna switch it in 3, 2, 1. So left hand comes down, right hand goes behind the head. Good, stabilizing through that core, good with that hand. And then twist towards that wrist. And then open it right back up. Again, as you press up and open, you press out of that left shoulder just a bit. So we don't want to collapse into the shoulder. You press out, there you go. Engaging through that core, nice job. Tricep and lat are fully engaged on that tabletop side. This side feel a little bit better?
Yeah, this one feels
Yeah.
better.
So you're gonna have one side that has a little bit more rotation than the other. Perfectly normal, perfectly fine. So I've got a resistance band ready. I will give you a couple modifications. If you are at a gym and doing this, this is probably a really good warm-up sequence that you guys can do. But we're gonna come to that tabletop in 3, 2, 1. Come to that tabletop. We got protraction, retraction here. So we're gonna come to neutral spine, good. Arms are gonna stay straight. You're gonna collapse down. So you're gonna try to bring your shoulder blades together as if you're doing a row, and then press fully away from that floor, doming that upper back just a little bit, good. And then squeezing those shoulder blades back, arms stay straight the whole time, and then press away. Her twin has a hard time doing these.
Really?
Yes. So when she does rows, I'm just gonna call her out here. So when she does rows, her shoulder blades actually don't pinch together.
That's so weird.
Yeah, so if you're really used to sitting at a desk, that's kind of what, these get really stretched out. So I have to tell her, rather than saying, like, oh, pinch my, like try to pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades, try to pinch your bra straps, I scratch her back and I say, this is a spider, and I want you to squish the spider with your shoulder blades. She got so mad at me that she's like, it works. So I want you to collapse down a little bit more, squeeze, try to get those shoulder blades to touch. Yeah, and then press all the way up. This is great to do before push-ups, and you can do this in different progressions. You can go through a full plank to the wall. You can do this against a chair. You can go from high up where there's very little gravity and then slowly work your way down. This move is going to come back into play in just a little bit, but it is good to remember we're going to do this in a row. We're going to come up to a kneeling position. I'll set you guys up here in 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on up. So, Bean, I'm going to have you scooch back towards the sign a bit more. And we're going to start with the left knee forward. So we're going to step that left foot forward, starting off in that kneeling position. She's going to hold the left hand.
Nope.
Yep. Left hand. You're going to hold it in your left hand. So if you're at a cable machine, do about 10 pounds, maybe a little bit, just a smidge heavier, or you can strap a band against a door. I'm going to hold it for her so that we're all in frame. The right hand's going to come up behind the head, just like we did earlier. We're going to row with the left arm as we twist towards that knee. There you go, twisting.
I like this one.
Yeah. So if you need to adjust if you're with the resistance band, if you're with the resistance, so you can grab a little bit higher up. But normally if you're on a cable machine, 10 to 15 pounds is probably all you need because we're working through rotation here and that row. So you're using that retraction of the shoulder to pull the shoulder back, squeezing the elbow back, twisting like you did earlier in that tabletop. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to ground down through that left foot. So you're going to feel a little bit of glute happening as well as squeezing the right glute forward. So you feel a hip flexor stretch and you got a good stable base there. Twisting back Exhale with your twist. It'll help pull your belly button in a little bit tighter. Inhale as you bring it forward. Is tension good? Do I need to take a step back?
Maybe take a step back. Yeah.
There you go. Nice and easy. If you have a partner holding the band, please do not release the band without telling them first. Remove all tension. I've gotten hit in the face with a resistance band one too many times. No, I was like, it wasn't from you. It was because people didn't tell me they were letting go. They didn't remove all the resistance. And then I've had resistance bands just break on me. It's been great. The dangers of fitness.
Yeah.
Good, we're almost done. We're gonna switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1. So left foot forward, right knee back. Now that right hand, oh, you're on the right side. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. Right arm is pulling it. You're twisting towards the right knee as your left elbow is behind, or hand is behind the head, and you're twisting towards that knee. Good, squeezing that left glute, digging through that right heel. Using that retraction to pull the shoulder back. The shoulder moves before the elbow bends, just a split second before.
This one's harder.
Exhale with your twist. Yeah, that was the side on the tabletop that you struggled with. And so inhale as you straighten the arm.
My scoliosis.
Exhale down. Yes, I remember that one. I will never forget it. This girl always used to say her minor scoliosis was the excuse for everything. Oh, I can't do that because of my scoliosis.
It was mainly the car thing because you and Bex made fun of me for putting my hand behind the seat, and I'm like, it's my minor scoliosis.
Such a shit. Guys, we have one more move after this. A little bit more protraction, retraction. I'll give you a couple variations that you can also do with it. How's that feeling?
That's as good as it gets.
Okay. So exhale as you pull, twist a little deeper. There you go. Dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. Find out who you are. Go. Okay, we're going to come all the way up. You can stay seated, kneeling. We're going to go to standing in 3, 2, 1. So we have overhead, protraction, retraction. So you're just going to hold the band, a pole, anything above your head. Just wider than shoulder width. I'm going to have you turn your back to the camera. Good. So like you were still against that wall, you're going to knit the rib cage together, soften that breastbone down, and you're going to try to push the hands up towards the ceiling so the shoulders come out of the sockets, and then retract them down off all that crunch, crunch, crunch. So you guys have seen this done on a pull-up bar. You are more than welcome to progress this up to a pull-up bar. But if you don't feel comfortable just yet hanging from the bar, this is good to start with. Yes? A lot of the time as those arms go overhead, the chest likes to pop open, just like what we were talking about on the wall. We want to knit that rib cage together, really keep that upper core tight. I have my fingers on her breastbone because I also have the same problem. My breastbone pops forward. So we want to soften it down. You good?
Really deep concentration.
Yeah, I can see that. That's why I didn't give you the 15-pound bar because I was like, this isn't feeling good. So she's not really pulling on that band a lot, but you can use a stick. We could use the foam roller. You can use the bar. Try to do lightweight first just to get that motion. What we're doing is activating the lats, the trapezius, the rhomboids to help pull down. These are the big muscles that are going to help pull you up in all of those moves, keep you against the wall. Your eye twitched. Last couple of seconds here. We're going to rest it down in 3, in 2, and 1. Good. Rest it down. Take a break. Now from here, this is a great warm-up. You can go ahead and do the full workout, but come back to this video every time. Try more, do a little bit more, see how your rotation and your strength improves, your mobility improves. And every Friday we release a rock climbing video, or strength video. We're not actually rock climbing in here, but we'll see you next time on the Micro Squad. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching the Micro Squad. Please don't forget to subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and Check out our on-demand classes. They are on our website, themicrosquad.com, and we'll see you next time.